See, this way I got to record these gang stalking perpetrators, whatever you want to call them. Because I saw in the last videos that they were driving out. When I started recording their faces, man, because they're just sitting there chilling, man. They're just sitting there for over an hour doing nothing. And then when I start recording them, they want to get out and switch seats and then back out. So it shows you they're guilty. They don't confront me on if I was some crazy person, then they would have confronted me on recording them and asked them why I'm recording them, or trying to see. I mean, of course, I wouldn't have to tell them whether I was or wasn't. But they didn't get mad or nothing because they knew they was in the wrong. As y'all can see, for those of you that are scared to record them to their face, I'm showing you that it's okay to do that. That you don't have to be scared, because you saw the reaction and what they did. They didn't do nothing about it. They drove off. And that's what they did. They know they're in the wrong for what they're doing, so they back up and they drive out. They didn't confront me about it or nothing. They didn't call the law on me or nothing. But look at all these vehicles. It's been like this non-stop the whole time. And I know I'm in a parking garage. I understand. You know, it may be. See, look at these people over here smiling as they walking by and shit. Look at them. Look at them looking away. That lady looking away and stuff, man. But, it's just childish games, man. This program, if that's even what you want to call it, program, policing, community policing, it ain't nothing but a damn attention-seeking program thrill or whatever, just to screw with one person. Just so a bunch of people can sit around and worry about one person all day, all night. That's all this is. Just so they can gang up on one person and screw with them. That's it. That's all this is. It's weird, man. It is weird. These people, this is why all over America you always hear about, we're hiring, we can't find help. Yeah, because they're all getting paid to stalk and harass people. That's exactly why we can't get help nowhere, because they're all doing this. And that lady, or whoever was in that truck, seemed like they had their head down, because I hadn't been paying them no attention. But I noticed if I look up, because all they're doing is driving by me, want me to look up at them to see if I look up. Because as soon as I look up, they'll be smart asses and they'll turn their head away from me, or away from my direction, you know, kind of looking the other way, just to be a smart ass, just to mess with me. And it'll be a whole group of them driving by me just to do that, seeing if I'll look up, so they can all take their turns doing that. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I hadn't been filming it on camera because I hadn't really been feeling like wanting to sit out here with the camera all day long and just recording. I hadn't had the energy for that. And it's kind of hard, because when you got your cell phone up and down and you got all these people driving by you, you know, they're going to start communicating and tell everybody, hey, he's recording, don't do it. You know, because since I recorded them people, you saw all them, they're in there sitting in their car messaging everybody, tell them, hey, he's recording, man. He's recording us. And you saw all them cars coming down that were parked. You started seeing them coming all around after I recorded them, because they're communicating to everybody, letting them know what I'm doing. And so people were leaving because they knew they got busted. See, they don't think we're street smart or we're smart enough to figure this shit out. But, man, then, as you can see, those people that I just recorded driving by, they won't even look my way or do that shit, because they know I'm sitting out here recording them now. Once you record and expose their faces and stuff, and they know you're doing it because they're sitting there watching you. Because what those two were initially doing, they were just posted up there while other people were driving by, playing their little games, slamming stuff in the background, because I got that on audio. You know, they were letting their damn car horns go off. They were slamming stuff in the background, slamming their doors real loud, in the car alarm. They're sitting there doing all this stuff, and then driving by me, looking up, or waiting to see me looking up. And they turn their heads, you know, every time I look up, just to be a smartass, just to harass me and fuck with me. They're sitting there posted up right here on the corner where I made that video. And so they can see what I'm doing, so they can report back to tell them about whether or not I'm recording them or not. Because if I have my phone up recording them with the camera, they're going to see. But if I got it down with just the audio recording on, they can't tell. Because I don't have service on this phone. I don't have any phone service, so they can't hack it. You know, unless I'm connected up online. You know, if there's a Wi-Fi nearby and I connect on Wi-Fi, they'll be connected on it, seeing if my phone's connected on it, so they can hack it and see. But, man, when I had my phone down in my lap, they couldn't tell that I had my audio recording going. When I had my phone up playing a game, even if it was facing the cars driving by, because I was playing the game, you know, just biding my time, it's as if somehow, okay, now this dude did it. He drove by and turned his head because the camera was out the way. So they're slick, they're smart, they know what they're doing, man. That's why it's so fucking hard to catch them 24/7. But it's almost as if they know if I'm just playing the game that I'm not recording unless I got it out facing them where they can see it. It's almost as if, you know, but when I'm talking with my phone on, that's when they know that I got my camera going. And well, sometimes, you know, I guess that's a dead giveaway. If I start talking while I'm showing them on camera, then they know what I'm doing, because they know I'm talking and expose them what they're doing. But this is why I document and post these videos, to give y'all street smarts on what they're doing. It's not hard. Because some of them still got the balls to want to try to change the stalk around and stuff. Since it's non-stop, people walking by my damn car, driving by me, walking behind me, driving behind me. So they can sit and watch what I'm doing the entire time. So they can constantly have somebody zeroing in on what I'm doing. And they're like, oh, he's paranoid. He's paranoid. Well, then why them people pulling out and backing out? Because they know they're guilty. And I've got too many scenarios of doing this. I've got too many different scenarios like this. None of them have got mad, called the police, threatened me, said anything about me doing this. Because they know what they're doing. Now, I'm not saying all gang stalkers, are going to have anything to say about it. I've seen videos where they do get mad when you're recording them, which I would be mad too, but they're in the wrong regardless. They think for some reason they have the right to do what the hell that they want to do. And it's stupid. It's dumb. Out here harassing and intimidating folks to keep these victims in fear so they don't record them and expose them. And it's bullshit. Out here intimidating people, man. It's crazy. And then when you try to band together with the other TIs, they don't like you. And you're trying to help them. It don't make no sense, man. Hell, they block you. They ignore you. When you try to comment and socialize with them, like, oh, you're just looking for attention. I'm trying to help you. You're being bullied like I am and being harassed like I am. And I see that it's not only being done to me, it's being done to other people. The same shit. And so that makes me want to help you, but you don't like me. But I'm trying to help you. The shit is crazy, man. It don't make no sense at all. And then this girl has to turn her head and look, see if I'm recording her. But it makes no sense at all. You're trying to help and make these videos for them to show them that they can stand up to this stuff and that they don't have to be afraid to expose it. And then they're getting mad at you and not liking you and blocking you. But I'm going to keep doing it because I don't care whether they like me. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing this for you to help you. It's crazy. I mean, you got all these people in the groups going against everybody and hating on each other. And we trying to help each other. The people are trying to help you because they're going through the same thing you are. Now, when I say same thing, I'm just saying that, people might have different. I don't know the details of everybody's situation in stalking, but it's similar. They're doing similar tactics to us. Some people's may be worse. Some people's may not be as bad. But they're still stalking us and harassing us nonetheless. I don't know how bad some people's got it. Some may have it worse than I have. And I may have it worse than some others. But of course, this dude right over here, man, they like to be a little slick, man. This dude come and pushed up a cart right next to the... Right next to me. It's a handicap cart, I guess he put up, but he pushed it up there, returning the cart. But it's almost as if they trying to be slick. It looked like to my side over here, he tried to glance over real slick to see if I'm recording, man. Probably so they can go report it to somebody. Or just to see so they can tell other people, hey, he's recording. Man, y'all gotta have street smarts and watch that shit, man. Watch people. Because I'm telling you, everything people does, there's a purpose behind it, whether you think so or not. People try to be slick. They do, especially when they're gang stalking you like this. Y'all, there is no coincidences. Everything people do, they have a purpose. I'm telling you, there's no coincidences in this situation. I make these videos for y'all, to help y'all. I know sometimes I'll be long-winded, but I want to get all the information I can out. Now, I got this dude driving around with the damn security thing. I hope he ain't going to try to come over here, tell me I'm recording or something. No, I don't guess not. But, I don't know. This is public property. They might not be able to say anything, but this is documentation. And I know I drag on sometimes. Sometimes I say the same things, but I'd say it to help other people. You know, I sometimes do say the same things over and over, but I do it to help other people and to drill these things in as they're watching. And, you know, I'm taking an elderly man to the hospital because he's having some type of surgery for his heart. And he's mad I wouldn't go inside with him. But, of course, I wanted to go inside with him and sit down with him and be there while he's having the surgery. But I don't want to go in to be harassed at the same time either. It don't make no sense. I'm not going inside just to be harassed. And they were mad as hell when I didn't go inside. One of them came walking down past the truck, walking from the second level here above me, laughing. Because, and then all these people come. Well, as soon as my family member went to go inside, all these people came out the door. And all these people pulled up for like 5 minutes, went inside, came out and left, because they were all participating in on the damn stock, and I messed their plans up. They weren't expecting me to not go inside and go along with it. And so they got mad. But it's crazy that somebody's going to the hospital for some kind of surgery and they're worried about stalking me and going in there stalking me. It's crazy, man. These people are, something's wrong with these people. This is terrorism. It is. It's terrorism is what it is. They think it's all cute and funny. But it's not. It's crazy, man. They are focused on one human being. I mean, who do these people think I am? I mean, I'm not a damn celebrity. I'm not an actor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nobody. I'm a normal person. And I don't want to be a celebrity. I don't want to be a damn actor. And nor do I think I am. Because I don't want to deal with no shit like this. With people knowing anything about me. I keep to myself. And the reason I keep to myself is because I deal with people like, I've been dealing with people like this since I was a kid being bullied in school. I've always kept to myself because of that. Always. No matter what grade I was in, no matter what damn school I switched to, because I always switched schools a lot. So every time we switched to a new school, I'd be bullied again. Always being the damn new kid and shit. It's crazy. And I would have went in here trying to do the nice thing and walk somebody into the hospital and sit with them. I didn't have to sit there the whole time, but he's having surgery. Don't know what's going to come out of it. But I have to sit outside the damn car just because I choose not to be harassed. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And they're more worried about harassing me than they are about other people. Man, it just... But I knew he was in on it too. That's the only reason why he picks me out of everybody in the family to take him anywhere. It's just so he can have me harassed. And take me in public everywhere I go just to have me harassed while he's sick. It makes no sense, man. And I didn't have to go, but I did it to do the right thing anyway, regardless. It's crazy, man. This is why I stayed to myself. Cause when I try to do nice things and help people, I'm bullied and picked on and shit. So I've always stayed to myself, always. And it just makes me wonder now, after uncovering all of this, I wonder how long I've been on this watch list. I honestly think that there's a few scenarios. I don't know exactly, but if I've been bullied since like second grade, first and second grade, even kindergarten. Hell, I was bullied in kindergarten because I remember it, man. I used to have this one dude always picked on me, man. And then one kid tried to trick me because I was beating him. I was beating him or something at running because I was good at sports when I was in elementary school, man. And they get mad as hell because I would beat him. So one kid tried to trip me and then went and told everybody I tripped him because what he did, he stuck his foot out to trip me, and I jumped back from him and he fell. And my ass took on off to the damn finish line and everything. But he fell trying to trip me and trying to blame me. Crazy as hell, these kids, man. It's funny as hell too. But I'd always have them picking on me, man. But I'd always fight them back though too. I always fought back and spoke up. But then all the kids will want to gang up on me and shit. man, when I fought them back, man, and shit, it was crazy, man. So it just makes you wonder, man. If I had step family telling the whole town shit about me the whole time, or if I was on a watch list this whole time, he had me put on a watch list, because I was always outspoken as a kid. I always fought back when people bullied me. And hell, they could have put me on a damn list because of it or something. Hell, I don't know, man. But it's like I always fought back and didn't let it bother me. But it's like they would get worse because it didn't bother me. They'd have to do it physically and I still didn't care, because when they did it physically, I could fight back and I could do something about it. But it's like over the years they knew that I would fight back, so they would have to change it up to doing shit. Or they'd have to get authority figures to go along with them and shit. But when I would fight them back, man, they'd gang up. They would start ganging up on me all together and say, no, you did it. You try to blame me. And then I would get mad and be like, no, I ain't do shit, man. I'm a kid. But they're doing like what they did now. They're ganging up on me. But now they're doing it a lot different. They're having to use the government to gang up on me, man. and And so I want to know. I want to know why I'm on this list, and I want to know how long I've been on this list, and it's my right to know, and it's my right to know who put me on it and why. See, look at this lady. She went around the corner and scratched her nose because, see, they know that if I look at them, see, I'm going to switch it to this side now, man, because they know where I'm aiming my damn camera at and shit. And, see, they all know I'm using the camera because this girl right here, man, she walked by looking at me. Because they want to, I look up in this direction, they want to scratch their nose and shit just to get under your skin because they see and notice you look up. So they trying to change up the stalking and shit. And look at these people, man walking around. And, because they have got to change it up. They're slick, man, because they got all these people watching. It's hard to catch them. It makes you look crazy. But yeah, man, all these people, man, they've been wanting to bully all my life. I don't understand it. I think there's a lot of gang stalking that goes on in communities, and honestly, I think it's happening to millions and millions of people, if not to most people, or half of the people in America, and not just America, but other countries, because they have the ability. I'm trying to see who this man is walking behind me so close and shit, behind my damn truck, making sure it wasn't my family member coming. But these people, man, they have the ability. They gang up. Groups of people gang up on people just to fuck with them, man. To copy you and mock you, try to befriend you, tell you to go, hey, man, look at this video on YouTube of someone reading tarot. And you're like, okay, sure, I'll check it out. Because I don't care about that tarot stuff, man. But somebody was directing me to it, to watch it, to guess, I guess, as if they were trying to help me. But then when I go, and this man right here, man, I don't know what he doing, but he done been by me 10 times, and he's just sitting there smiling and shit, walking by, because they know I changed this shit up now. See, now they changing it up. They don't want to laugh and shit. Man, get up under your skin and shit. But I don't care about them damn tarot things. But he's like, man, go check it out, man, for help, for information. And it sounds like I'm listening to my whole fucking life. My entire life, man. Like, and then I go read a few more. It's like he's making posts about me. So I just block him. Man, I reported his ass and blocked him because I ain't got time to sit there and listen to that dumbass shit. They gang up on people, man. Put spyware on your damn phone. And you know what? I don't know why I didn't notice this shit, but for years, I could not afford to pay none of my damn phone bills for years, man. I'd always lose service and lose connections and lose my phone lines, and couldn't afford to pay them because for years my data would run the fuck up, would run my bills up, man. I finally had to get smart and get I finally had to get smart and get man, what do you call it? The unlimited plans. Because my bills would be $600, $700 every time. Every fucking time I had a phone or a phone bill or got a new phone, swapped to a new service, man, my shit would be $600, $700. I could never afford to pay my phone bills. And I wouldn't even use that much data. And I knew I didn't. because they used to have all them after hours. You could talk unlimited after hours after certain time period, and that's when I would talk. After you know, and I wouldn't use my phone that much during the day when I was younger, like I used it now. And I could never figure it out. I would call the damn phone companies, Verizon, AT&T, Cricket, Sprint, whoever I had at the time, man. And they would all give me some BS. And now there was a lot of times, well, not a lot, but there were times where they would credit me money back, and they couldn't figure out why it ran up that much, and they couldn't figure out. And I would try to show them and have them go through the phone with me, and I'd be like, hey, I've only used this much, or come to find out this app is using this much data, or this, or we couldn't figure it out because phones aren't like they are now. We couldn't figure it out, and then I'd be like, well, they would credit me some of the money back, or they would have me switch to another plan, to try to pay it off. I would pay it off what I owe and switch to another plan, or they would just upgrade my plan free or something, man. Try to do something. And then your data would, and even with unlimited, your data would run up, and it would slow down to fucking 2G speeds or something, 2G or 3G. And it's because these people are gang stalking you. Groups in your community are gang stalking you and revving up your damn phone data, and you're having to pay all this damn money, can't afford to pay your fucking bills because they're on your shit. And once I started figuring this shit out and getting them off my damn phone, they got pissed, and they had to take it to a new level, to a new higher level, and start having people, I guess law enforcement and the FBI or whoever, to start hacking your shit, or they just did it a different method. And it could have been the FBI in these communities the whole time. Related to the Department of Justice. Just doing this shit to fuck with people and harass people. And when you mention these names, the Department of Justice or the FBI or anybody, they're like, oh, you're crazy. Nobody, FBI ain't doing that. Department of Justice ain't looking for you. It's not the departments themselves. It's not necessarily FBI themselves. I think it's people that have those connections, that know people that work for those departments, that have high standing in the communities, or just know somebody that knows somebody, and just puts words in their ears, and they use the resources to screw with people, man. It's a form of bullying, and there's no oversight on these programs and on these agencies. So it may not be the actual, I can't say for certain it's the actual agencies, but it's people within them that are just doing what they want to do. But when people going around throwing around the FBI and the Department of Justice and this and that, then yeah, you sound crazy, you look crazy. It makes it sound like you're just talking about yourself, or you're looking for attention, or you're crazy and just paranoid, because you're not explaining it from a grounded, rational perspective that makes sense. Even though you may be going through these things, and it may be part of those systems. And when you don't have evidence to back it up, to show people, you're going to look crazy, or like you're looking for attention. And that's just how some people are. That's just how people are, man. People don't care. They're just going about their day. And there may be a lot of people that do care, but if you don't have evidence, they just think you're nuts or looking for attention or just paranoid schizophrenic. But everywhere I go, it's traffic like this no matter where I'm at. If I'm outside, it's relentless traffic driving up and down by me. It's traffic up and down by me. I had to move my camera out because I didn't want this lady on my camera. But it's just traffic driving up and down by me. And just to see what I'm doing the whole time. As you can see, all these cars driving by while I'm recording. It's the whole time. So there's always somebody around me 24/7. And I know I'm not crazy. But I'm trying to be nice and not record everybody. And try to do the right thing. But it's non-stop people the whole time. I could go park in a quiet parking lot that's not a hospital, and the same thing would still happen. And I've showed you that in many other videos. But I try to do the right thing and be nice and respectful to people and try not to get everybody in camera. Because I know not everybody's in on it. And if they were, I don't know. But I do try to get the ones in camera that I know are in on it, that are obvious, that are just sitting there watching you the entire time. And because I'm not paranoid or crazy, I know that not everybody is in on it. But I can spot the few that are.